Welcome back to my playthrough of Hexen 2 Portal of Praevus as the Demoness on the hardest difficulty, playthrough UQE. Today we are going into the Palace Inner Chambers, so let's begin. We are going to take a left into this area and fight these enemies. Now I could explain to you in elaborate detail the strategies I'm using against these enemies, but it's might be a bit too complicated to explain. You might not get it. But what I can explain is the fact that you need to push these statues into these symbol buttons in a sequence in order for something to open in this level. So we're going to do that, and while we're going down here, I'm going to break out the Seal of the Abenomancer. You'll see why. Because there's two of these guys here. And to sheepify at least one of them is good enough for me. So let's fight the other one. Hopefully he won't deflect a shot at me, but if he does, well, tough break for me, huh? There we go. Glitchy bastard. Let's jib him. And now we have one more to go. So let's find the last one. And while we're finding that last one, we'll celebrate our victory by sipping the sippy juice. While we're around here, we'll also grab the Swarce Cube. And now we'll make our way into here. Destroy these guys with the perfume and the firestorm. You can jib them if you want, but no promises that they'll actually drop anything. Not like it matters that much because of the masochistic mana power-up. Ability, whatever. This, Yakmen tries to ambush you, but he's no big deal. Anyways, here's the last, statue. This area where the Force Cube was opens up, so we can go back there. So I'm gonna wiggle back on over there and drop onto this, and it will drop, and now we can grab a Crater of Might and some Glyphs of the Ancients. In this area there will be an Archer Lord and a regular ass Archer. You can always try to jib them, but no promises you'll find anything. What you do want to do is press both of these symbol buttons, so you can go into here, grab the Sippy Juice pickups, and more importantly, the Bell of Ganta. Now we have that, we can go into this area, hopefully destroy this guy and not get our shots deflected right back at us. Hopefully his animation actually plays to show that he's deflecting it. Because sometimes these guys can be buggy and they'll still deflect your attacks even when they're not playing the animation. Rush game, by the way. And let's just continue destroying these guys. And just look at them go. There we go. No more Siberian were-tigers. Doesn't want me to destroy his head. Whatever. I don't need to anyway. Instead, we'll kill the last tiger here. By the way, I checked the obituary. They are in fact Siberian were-tigers. So, Siberia is canon in Therion. Also, one of these guys drops various items. In this playthrough, he appears to drop a Disc of Repulsion and a Crater of Might from the other guy. I think one time they dropped a Tome of Power. But anyways, this part right here, you can step on it and open a door. And we're going to go up to that door. On our way there, we'll fight some enemies, of course, including some spiders, some imps, the usual repertoire at this point. Of course, the imps are probably the most intimidating due to their high damage output, but nothing we can't handle at this point, right? Anyways, we are back in this area where we pushed the last statue into the last button, but we're gonna go into here instead and read this. Only the Bell of Ganta, along with the Vajra Scepter, can wake the Guardians of the Portal. So we got the Vajra Scepter in the previous level, and we can place it right here. But we must also place the Bell of Ganta in its cradle, which is what we're going to do right now. And while we're doing that, I'm going to break out the Tome of Power and the staff. And let's zap these guys to death. And there we go. Yeah, we couldn't leave this area until those guys were dead, so wasn't much I could do about that, but we are done with this level, which means we can now go into Praevus's inner chambers. So stay tuned for the final level of Portal of Praevus, where we finally meet Praevus himself, but until then, toodaloo.